This video is about motivating your field-based sales teams. I've been doing lots of webinars and sessions on remote managing and working with quite a lot of sales managers. And the sales managers are saying to me that the sales teams and the field-based sales teams are a bit down. They're really struggling with not being able to go out and meet people face to face. They're missing the interaction, they're missing those relationships. They're inquisitive people. They're good at building contacts and finding areas of need, wants and desires and providing those solutions. That's their natural way of working. They're used to getting up in the morning, getting in the car, getting in the train and going off to change the world, which is all what field-based salespeople are really good at doing. And we've got some great people, and I'm sure you've got some great people in your business that are field-based sales teams. But they're feeling a bit lost, lacking direction in some respects. They're not particularly good at just being at home and just rattling away on the computers, trying to make those phone calls. They want to be out there talking to people. And I think the thing is that a lot of field-based sales teams they're actors, they're performers, and they've lost their audience. And what we've got to be able to do is to try and find them a new platform to engage with their audiences, in other words, their customers, their clients, and those key decision makers. Now, during the early part of lockdown, I went through this. Obviously, my training business, everything got cancelled straight away. And yeah, it was a bit tough, to say the least. And it wasn't just tough financially, it was tough emotionally. And a good friend of mine that I was talking to actually used the words that I've already used and said, David, you're a performer. You've lost your audience. You need to create another platform. So what I did is I went and started doing lots of free webinars and found a niche that was needed with lots of people trying to find new opportunities in terms of work. And I did a lot of webinars called Don't Just Rely on Your CV, parts 1 and parts 2. And you can find them on the YouTube channel, which I'm sure I've already sent to you in the past. But what I found was, trying to find other ways of creating a platform to me engage with my audience. And this is what we need to do with our field-based sales teams. Now, their world was going to change anyway. And I think it's very important to realise that in sort of 18 months and 2 years' time, this was likely to happen to a lot of field-based sales teams. Putting them out there is very expensive. And we've got to think about, can we justify sort of travelling 3 or 4 hours and all that travelling just for sort of an hour and a half's meeting that might not go as planned? Is there other ways of interacting? So how do we create new platforms? Well, perhaps we need to get them comfortable in front of the camera, doing these types of things and trying to engage with decision makers, perhaps doing more content training for clients and decision makers, perhaps providing support, not directly selling, engaging with the marketing team and how they can do perhaps other training, not just across the business, but how we can put content out there to our customers. So what we've got to do is to try and find that new platform, be it greater use of social media. These aren't things necessarily that they're going to go, great, really looking forward to this. But it's important that we maximise their potential, because this was going to happen anyway. They've got to develop, they've got to change their skills. They've got to, as I'm always saying, future-proof themselves as individuals to help future-proof the business. But to future-proof your business, you've got to certainly future-proof your external sales team, your field-based sales team. So if you'd like any ideas on creating new platforms to help your salespeople engage with your clients, decision makers and customers, you know where to contact me. And thank you very much for your time, and I look forward to hearing from you.